Send in your responses using the hashtag BYUSN.
Yeah.
Joining us now, one of the members of the now 8 consecutive conference championship winning BYU softball program.
Awesome.
Is Ashley Thompson, the first base. Ashley, welcome to Studio B.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, what's it like to clinch the conference championship in 12 innings on Friday night?
It was definitely exhausting. It was a long game, probably 3.5 to 4 hours, but it was a good win, so good victory.
What was that moment like? Because you guys know the stakes, right? In the game, you're like, okay, if we win the title.
Yeah.
Did you know it's time?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gordy Bravo gets a hit there. What's that moment like as a team?
It's super exciting. I mean, we only had to win one game to win the conference, so we tried not to put too much pressure on ourselves, but it was great. So.
Did you want to come on the show so you could get some BYU Sports Nation karma because of what Gordy did?
Yep, that's exactly why I'm here. I actually asked to be on.
There's always an agenda.
And I think you brought a friend, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, let's bring it up.
Oh,
there's the trophy.
Snap.
There's the trophy. The champions. Very nice.
The championship trophy.
Yeah. That is beautiful.
It just looks right, doesn't it?
It's better than the MPSF one, that's for sure.
What are you talking about, Jerem?
We have the men's volleyball trophy right there. Yours is way better.
Yeah, definitely better.
We saw this with women's golf when Carrie Roberts came in as well.
Beautiful. I think that next year's trophy is already being sent to BYU. I could be mistaken for that, but 8 in a row.
3 straight in the West Coast Conference, 8 straight overall, now a 12th consecutive NCAA tournament trip. I'm guessing that the winning tradition had something to do with you picking BYU softball, correct?
Oh, absolutely. No.
You got another trophy right now, and now you're back in the NCAA tournament facing Missouri. Did you feel the pressure that we were putting on you during the last segment?
Yeah, no pressure.
Did you hear the history
Thanks
this
for that.
year? Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything, so we're going to change that.
Yeah, you played Missouri earlier this year, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was 16-6 or something?
Yeah.
That was a while ago. You're probably with 2 different teams. Mm-hmm. How do you feel like maybe now will be different because it's been a while?
Well, that was in Palm Springs, I think, but it was our very last game. It was late at night. Everyone was tired, and I don't know. It was just a completely different environment than we're going to create for ourselves when we go. So,
what do you remember about that team from the first time that you played them?
Great hitters, very aggressive. So we got to be looking for that. Kind of going to keep them down though, and we just got to string some hits together. We'll be good though.
What was the weekend like? Because you win the conference, you know you're in, and then you want to see. So you celebrate that fact that you're in the tournament as well, and then you see another opponent. So how quickly did you, or have you, turned the page from sweet, won the title, we're in, now we got a game to play, or a couple games to play? Oh,
immediately. We all just kind of were like, all right, we got it. We got the conference title that we wanted. Now it's time to move on, prepare for the next thing. So,
when Kenna Bull is pitching, and she has done so a lot this year, what is that like as a fielder behind her at times? Is it? Do you get bored? I think that's what we're getting at. Do you get bored when she's striking everybody out?
Oh, no. It's exciting for us. It's super exciting for us. We get pumped for her, and I think it pumps her up as well. So everyone gets super excited about it.
You pitched last year.
Yeah.
When did you and the coaches decide that you weren't going to do that anymore, at least this year?
We just decided that it'd be better for the team that if I just focused on my bat, because that was what I brought to the table more than anything. So, yeah.
I think that it's been decently good for you. Well, gooderness for you. 408, so you're better than Ted Williams. 49 RBIs, 13 homers. And I noticed stolen bases. I want to ask you about that in a second. What's been going so well? Why have you been hitting so well this season, you think?
I've just taken the pressure off myself. I've kind of just been not going through the motions, but trying to focus on really not thinking about anything. That's when I do my best, is when I'm kind of have a clear mind. So,
would you say you cleared the mechanism, Ashley?
Cleared the mechanism?
You cleared the mechanism.
That's from that's from a movie.
Oh, apparently haven't seen it.
Clear the mechanism.
So you don't necessarily focus on certain things in the at bat. You try and clear completely.
I completely clear everything out. Yeah.
And that's worked really well. 408.
At one point in a 2-game span earlier this year, you went 7 for 7 with 3 home runs. Is that right?
Yeah.
When do you know? Okay, yeah, the ball looks as big as the moon, and I'm just crushing it.
Yeah. By the third at bat, I'm kind of just it seems like a basketball at that point. So
that's awesome. I've only experienced that at the batting cages with the slow pitch. Can you go to the batting cages and like a regular person and enjoy that, or do you have to challenge yourself?
It's always a challenge. It's not exactly something that I do for fun.
Yeah.
I mean, softball
Left-handed.
I do for fun, but I don't go to the batting cages on like a date or anything like that. So
that would be the worst thing probably for you. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
The West Coast Conference Awards expected out tomorrow. If you had a vote for Player of the Year, who gets it, Ashley?
Oh, myself, obviously.
not Libby Suck?
No. No, yeah, I would give it to Libby. There's a girl in LMU who's doing pretty well this year, so I would probably give my vote to her. So, but other than that, I mean, I hope I get it.
Do you expect to be an All-American in some way? Would that mean something to you?
Do I expect it?
Yes.
No.
You want it?
Of course. Who wouldn't want that? But I don't expect that at all.
You were the valedictorian in high school.
Yeah.
Connell,
Is
right?
this the same
Yes.
high school as the Hadleys?
Yes.
Matt? Spencer? Okay.
Was there a connection there?
There might be. Who knows?
So did you know about, like, when did you first hear about BYU? When did you want to come to BYU for the first time?
I didn't even know what a Mormon was until I moved to Connell my freshman year in high school, and so that's when I found out what a Mormon even was.
You didn't even know what Mormons were
Nope,
until high school?
No idea. My dad jokes with me because I used to call them, when I had no idea what it was, I would call them Mortons. So.
Isn't that a steakhouse?
They have great salt.
Yeah,
They have
exactly.
amazing salt. Morton's in Utah. That's funny. So what ultimately led you to BYU?
I came on my visit, and I really liked the environment and the coaches and everything, and I connected with a few girls on the team pretty well, and I don't know, it just felt right, and you just kind of know, so.
What's it like for you, because you're one of the most televised softball teams in the country. You can tell your friends and family, hey, you can watch.
Yeah.
You can watch, and they have a really good play-by-play. Spencer Linton, like, it's awesome. What's that like when you tell your friends and family about it?
Oh, they love it. They feed off of it. They love being able to watch from home, and I'm grateful that they are able to, because they're not able to come to everything, obviously. So I'm grateful for it, and so are they.
We ask everybody this same question because of what Coach De La Housey does at first base. When you are rewarded with a piece of candy, so what is your go-to candy at first base?
Mine is green M&Ms.
Green M&Ms.
And it's not anything. I don't eat green M&Ms particularly outside of softball. It's just, I think it had something to do with my freshman year. I was like on a streak, and I had to happen to pick the green M&Ms like 3 times in a row, and so it just was like, oh, well, obviously this is the candy that I need, so just kind of went with it.
Good mojo.
Yep.
You're 6'2", and you've stolen 12 of 13 bases to lead the team this year. What is it, 60 feet, I think, between bases?
Yeah.
Softball?
Yeah.
So it's like 4 strides?
Exactly.
And then you dive,
Yep.
and you're in?
Yep.
That's awesome.
That's the only reason. Everyone's like, oh, you must be like wicked fast for your height. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I just catch them off guard. They're like, oh, she's stealing?
Then you look at the stats, you're 12, 13. Awesome.
I'm guessing at some point women's volleyball has contacted you or will contact you about transitioning over. 6'2"?
Yeah.
No contact from Heather Olmstead?
Nope.
Okay.
Gordon Egan's like, Spencer, don't even go there. Congratulations on another conference championship, and we'll be looking for what happens with the West Coast Conference Awards, and good luck against Missouri. Let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma.
Thanks so much.
Go, the Mortons in Missouri. It'll be great.
The Mortons. Yep.
The Mortons.
We'd also like you to sign our stretch Y flag, Ashley, if you
All right.
don't mind. You can sign up high because
If you'd probably be the tallest. Yeah, Alexa.
I don't know who that is, but.
Well, the tallest one way up there out of sight is Eric Mika, because we said Russell Larson signed it up. Yeah, I think that's the tallest female signature we've
Right
had in
there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
nicely done. Ashley Thompson of
Championship
BYU
trophy.
women's softball champions again, headed back to the NCAA tournament. Up next, BYU not favored against Utah, and where do the Cougar baseballers sit in the RPI? Stay with us.
This is a test, testing what you know about the Ford store in